My name is Lindsey Bloom, and I'm here with my father, Vernon Bloom. He is here after he has been experiencing seizures for the last 3 years. He has had decreasing memory problems over the last 3 or 4 years, and he was losing his balance. He is an avid horseback rider and outdoorsman, and it got to the point that he was unable to hardly do anything outside. He was not able to ride horses without being unbalanced and rocked back in the saddle. Most of his days were being spent inside. He was becoming almost a shell of a person. His cognition was declining every single day almost. Speaking with him, he was not able to form coherent sentences very well. And it just always felt like he was word searching. He was just kind of in a zone. We always joked that we could take him anywhere over and over again because he wasn't going to remember that we took him there the previous day. And it was taking its toll on him because he knew what was happening, but he also could not do anything about it to make it better. And you could tell that he was getting depressed and not happy with his life. It was almost like he was just giving up because he felt so bad and he felt so sick. What led us to Utopia was we started off on the conventional medicine side, and they prescribed him for seizure medications. He was having what they called partial focal seizures, and they prescribed him different medications for that. He experienced many bad side effects from the medications, so anytime we would go back to the neurologist, they would switch the medication to try to find something that did not give him the side effects. And that was just a roundabout circle because every time we went, they would change his medicine and the same thing would happen. The seizure medicines made him very lethargic and groggy, and he was almost like a zombie walking around. He had one major seizure 2 years ago, and he went to the hospital for that one. And while he was there, they told him he had high blood pressure and put him on multiple high blood pressure medicines along with the seizure medicines. And between the combined medicines, he had even more negative side effects from everything. And he experienced another hospital visit where he had another seizure, even though he was on the seizure medicines. And this time was because they had dropped his sodium so low that he was comatose, and it caused him to have a seizure, and they life flighted him to the hospital. And after some research from the doctors, this was because of the blood pressure medicines and the side effects from the blood pressure medicines. So after running around in circles with conventional medicines and not wanting him to be on all of these medicines, he's a person that never took prescription medicines his entire life. And then all of a sudden he was on almost 6 prescription medicines. We decided to look a different route and go into the holistic side of medicine. We are very familiar with holistic medicine through horses and through other people that we know that have gone that route. And we did some research about Utopia. We got personal recommendations from various people about Utopia, and we decided to continue our research. One day that pushed us over the edge to make the phone call and have the consultation with Dr. Garcia was my dad went trail riding and he could not stay on the horse at all. He almost fell off of the horse, and it made us know that we had to make a change, and we stopped all of the prescription medicines, we stopped the conventional medicine, and we ended up calling Dr. Garcia for our consultation. Our experience in the program has been absolutely wonderful. We started our first week, we got down here the night before, came here first thing Monday morning. Everybody was so welcoming, very friendly, and led us through every step of the process. there's a pattern every day that everybody completes, and they helped us get on that pattern, helped my dad. If he forgot where he was going, there was always somebody there to redirect him and let him know what we were doing. He is getting IV vitamin infusions, which I noticed helped him greatly within the first 2 or 3 days. I started noticing little changes, that he was brighter complexion, he was able to form his words a little bit better, he was walking a little better. There was just subtle differences that I noticed within the first week from his IV infusions. He also received the hyperbaric oxygen chamber. He received colonics and coffee enemas. Also receives a lymphatic massage. He meets with the clinical herbalist to follow an herbal program, and he also receives radio frequency treatments throughout the week while he's receiving his vitamin infusions. And between all of these services, I definitely noticed the changes in the first week, and as we have continued through this program, we have been here for 6 weeks, and he is 100% changed from the start of it, especially his balance and his cognition. He is remembering more things that he has been doing within the last 6 weeks. It's not like a light switch when he goes to sleep at night and we forget everything. He is definitely having improved memory and improved speech and improved balance, and he is starting to notice these changes as well, which is great because now he's feeling better about himself. While researching Utopia Wellness Center before we came down here, we heard that Dr. Garcia could be a little rough around the edges and his bedside manner might be different from other doctors, and we still decided to take our chance and come down here. And Dr. Garcia is a very straightforward, cut to the chase type of person. He will tell you like it is. He gives you every opportunity, every toolbox in his book to be able to help somebody get better, and he truly wants all of his patients to get better. He gets stuff done when you are here, which I appreciated. After dealing with conventional medicine and it takes 6 months to get anything done, when we got here, we had everything lined up, ready to go. We got dental treatment, we got chiropractor treatment, and we got our treatment here at Utopia, and everything was ready to go. We had appointments set, and he bent over backwards to help us be able to make that happen so that we could get stuff done in our short time that we are here. And I greatly appreciate that he can do that. He gives his patients his personal cell phone number if they have any type of emergency at any time of the day. He wants you to call him and fill him in on what is going on because he wants to help you. I watch him interact with all of the patients throughout the day, including the cancer patients, and he is very involved in patient care, and he truly wants people to get better. He has an open door policy here at Utopia, and you can walk into the office at any point in time when his door is open and ask him any question you would like. He will gladly sit there with you for an hour to discuss any concerns that you have, which is much more than any doctor I have ever come in contact with. I hope that me sharing my experience with bringing my dad down here for the wellness program will help you make your decision to be able to bring yourself down here or bring your loved one down here to receive care. I truly do not think that you will regret it if you come down here to receive any type of treatment, whether it be wellness treatment, memory care treatment, cancer treatment. I think that it is a great idea for anybody. This is our last week that we are here, and we will be going home on Friday, and my dad is very excited to get home, but he is also going to miss being here as well. And we have been set up on a path that he has improved so much, and I think that we are going to be very successful when we get home back to Missouri. And Dr. Garcia has made it clear that if at any point when we get home that we have any questions or concerns, or we need to contact him, that we can always contact the office and let him know what is going on, and he will do his best to help us. Myself and all of my family would like to thank Dr. Garcia and all of his staff here at Utopia Wellness Center for helping get my dad better and returning him to a point that he can go home and enjoy his life, including ride his horses. And we see no reason why he can't go home and continue his progress of getting better, go back to his daily activities that he was completing before all of our sickness and illness started. Again, Dr. Garcia has been amazing, and we thank him from the bottom of our hearts to help us get better. I hope that this video finds you and your family and makes you make that decision to come down here to get the treatment that you are looking for to get better.